We are members of Parliament, and Parliament is an institution that make law, is a legislative arm of government. It is a sole mandate in which Kenyans are paying money and paying salaries for, is to legislate and make law, amend law. We cannot make law in barazas, in churches, in fundraising. We make laws in Parliament. So for Mzalendo to come up with a scorecard, for me, I really say that that was a very great initiative in this country that I do support. And for Mzalendo to inform the public, and we know information is power, then the public will have now the power to make the right decision and who will represent them. Because we are a house of representatives. We represent Kenyans. Despite the fact that I'm a nominated member, I have a constituency, person with disabilities. And every law may touch person with disability in one way or the other. If I'm not in Parliament, then the voice of person with disability who are not lucky to be in Parliament will not be heard. If you are not in Parliament, then you are a representative of people of Lamu, you are a representative of people from Turkana, Northern Kenya, and then you are not in Parliament, then any legislative framework that will affect your people, then the voice will not be heard. The excuses are justification of failures, because we are members of Parliament. Let me reiterate again that we are paid by taxpayers not to look after cows in Nairobi, not to be makangas, not to be watchmen, but to make laws. There is only one place that laws can be made, and that is Parliament. So if you are not inside Parliament and you are a member of Parliament, despite the fact that you claim to have other roles, Kenyans are not paying you for those roles. Kenyans are not paying you to attend Harambes. Kenyans are not paying you to attend churches. Kenyans are not paying you to attend barazas and those rallies. Kenyans are paying you, and they are sweating to pay you a very big salary, bigger than most of Kenyans, to go to Parliament and make law. It is a process of you to be able to contribute, either by an intervention button, which is digital. It is on the screens. The speaker just read the screen. We stop on the screen. And it is either an intervention button, which means that is a point out of order or a point of information. And it's the speaker to give you the opportunity, if you are on top of the list, of point of order. Point of orders, we don't wait. Now for those who will contribute in any motion, then you have to place your card and come early. But I understand that all of us are not actually digital. So probably this issue of digitalization of Parliament and putting in cards and pressing buttons may not be very good to other people. You know, we understand also challenges that digital world is not for everybody. You know, some are still analog. But you know, in a Parliament of 349 members, we cannot be like in a kindergarten to raise hands, me teacher, it's not possible, because the speaker will be biased at that time. And I want also to urge those members, if they want to know the fairness of the speaker, let them come early and press the button early. The performance of youth MPs specifically may not have been below par, as per I say. But according to their ranking, first, there are fewer youth members. Secondly, you know, our country have changed. Nowadays, even in school, we are teaching in Sheng. And you know, languages are mixed. And you know, in Parliament, if you start with English, you have to finish with English. If you start with Kiswahili, you have to finish with Kiswahili. With our new generation, this mixture is like the norm now, even in class, even teachers. And again, Sheng is not acceptable. So sometimes, you know, also a youth, even me, I was once a youth, and the confidence level was still below par. So If then they shout to me that I have inserted an English word while I was speaking in Kiswahili, then of course I am bound to shy off just because of my confidence level. So surely they have really tried and they have really performed. To me, the youth that we have in Parliament have really tried, you know, they have tried. This time around, I can say that women have performed better, and according to Mzalendo, they have performed better this 12th Parliament more than the 11th Parliament. But I can tell you is that because one, in the 11th Parliament, we had 47 women rep who did not have actually a defined way of working. They did not even know their role. They did not even know if they are members of Parliament or they are just women rep, which is another institution altogether. So probably it is because of that being taken aback. And again, Kenyans have also seen through our preferential treatment of women in the election of the 47 women representatives that women are also good leaders. They can even be better leaders than men. And that is why in the election of 2017, they decided now to even gauge women and elect more women. And in 2017, the single constituency representative women have increased. Leadership is like a calling. You know, some of us have our own professional background. Some are engineers, some are architects. They have left that professional background. So if you want to make money, then just rush to your professional profession and make money. But once you decide to represent the people, you can even represent the people with zero. Our African traditional setup had an hierarchy of leadership, had chiefs, had my own Maasai culture, had everything, even the courts, the court system, even the army system called the Morans. None of them was being paid. It's a calling to serve your community. So if we have decided to represent the people, then I think this issue of asking that I need to go to Turkana, my party should facilitate me to meet persons with disability in Turkana, should facilitate me to meet, I don't think for me. If I feel it is actually becoming a huge burden to me, of which now I'm actually feeling. I was making more money while I was outside Parliament than now. And that is why I've decided to go only for one term. I will not seek election in 2022. I will not seek nomination in 2022. I'll go back and work in my businesses because I have seen it have really taken a toll on me in terms of finances.